Good morning children, welcome to our physics class. In today's class we will start chapter 17, stars and the solar system. You must be familiar with the topic because you have covered this in grade 5 and 4 in science as well as in social studies. So you are familiar with the various terms also. In this chapter we will learn more about the stars, the solar system, and along with that we will also study about the asteroids, the comets, the meteors and many other celestial bodies. Okay, so let us start. First children, whatever encompasses us, that means all around us, whatever we have that is called the universe. Okay, so universe is nothing but a large expanse which encompasses all the planets, the moon, the stars and various other bodies which we have in the space, which we usually see around us. All these bodies are encompassed by a vast space which is called the universe. Okay, but in our universe we have the various galaxies are there. The galaxy in which we live is called the Milky Way. So Milky Way is also comprising of many millions of stars. Okay, so universe consists of various galaxies also. It consists of everything that surrounds us. Okay, then what are celestial bodies? We refer to this celestial and heavenly bodies. They are not different, both mean the same thing. Either we call them celestial bodies or the heavenly bodies. Everything that is inside the universe, be it the planets, the moon, the satellites, the asteroids, the meteors, so many different things, even the sun, all different kinds of stars, whatever is there inside the universe are called the celestial or heavenly bodies. Okay, so these are the celestial or heavenly bodies. You can see in the picture, all of them will be called the celestial bodies. Okay, then now if you observe children at night, what do you see in the night sky? What do you see? You see so many millions of stars, right? Even you cannot count them even if you want. Count uncountable number of stars, right? Along with the stars we see a bright moon also, right? But what happens during the daytime that we are not able to see them? Do they go somewhere else? Is it? Do the stars and moon go somewhere else and they again come out during the night? No, this is not the case. What happens is, during the daytime, because of the sun's glare, so much of light is there, they become invisible. Although they are there, they have their own light, they are still emitting the light during the daytime also. But because the sun is very near to us, it is continuously giving out a very bright light and the stars are very far. So what happens? We are not able to see the stars during the daytime because of the glare of the sun, right? Now why do the stars appear to us as point objects? Why do we see them as very small, right? Are they actually so small? No, they are almost as big as the sun or bigger than the sun. But why do they appear as point objects? Because they are very far from us. The nearest star to us is the sun. So it appears very big in size. But all the stars, although they might be bigger than the sun or the same size as the sun, they appear as point objects because they are very far off. Right? You know that the things which are very far from our vision, they appear to be smaller in size. The same is the case with the stars also. Because they are very far from us, so they appear to be very small or point objects. Okay, it is not that they are small in size, they are much larger in size, but because they are very far, they appear to be smaller in size. Okay, then why do we see that the stars appear to twinkle? Why? Because the light from the stars, when they are coming to reach us, they enter the earth's atmosphere and they get to meet many gases of the atmosphere, right? You know that the atmosphere has many gases. It's a blanket of various kinds of gases, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, so many are there. So these, some are frozen gases also. Just when the space, for example, this light is about to enter the earth's atmosphere, just there the gases are also very cold, where they are frozen because of the low temperature. So what happens? Because of this, the light of the stars, when it is reaching us, it starts to twinkle, right? Because it becomes hazy because of that, because of the gases all around in the atmosphere, right? The gases are responsible for the twinkling of the stars, although the light is coming straight like the rays of the sun, but because of so many gases, they appear to twinkle. and because of the distance. Then, how do the stars emit light? How is it possible for the stars to keep on giving so much of light? What happens, children? Now, inside the stars, take an example of the sun. The temperature is very, very high. It is more than 5 to 50 millions of degrees of temperature. It is so high, around 50 million degrees of temperature. So at such a high temperature, what happens? Inside the center of the stars, all the stars are composed of a gas called hydrogen. You must have heard about hydrogen. The hydrogen is filled in the balloons also. So it is what happens at such a high temperature? The hydrogen small nuclei, they are only one atomic number, isn't it? You know that the atomic number of hydrogen is only 1. So the small nuclei of hydrogen, it is the smallest nuclei. They start fusing with each other. They start combining with each other only at such a high temperature. And when they combine to give a larger nuclei of helium, whose atomic mass is 2. Isn't it? So because they are very, very small, they keep on combining to give a larger nuclei of helium, and during this process they keep on releasing a lot of energy in the form of heat and light. Okay, so this kind of reaction is called a fusion, FUSION, fusion reaction. Okay, so fusion reaction of the hydrogen nuclei to give the helium is the cause behind the production of the heat and light. Okay, such a lot of energy it gives out, and this comes out in the form of heat and light. This, as you can see in the picture, the hydrogen nuclei fuse to form a larger helium nuclei, and this results in the formation of so much of energy. Okay, then what happens? How far is the sun from us? Sun is the largest of the star which is near us, and it is very, very hot. It's a hot ball of gases, right? Keeps on giving out heat and light energy all the time. It is the sole source of energy on the earth, right? All of us are dependent directly or indirectly upon the sun for our energy. If sun is not there, which is the ultimate source of energy, nothing will be possible on the earth. No life is possible. Okay, so sun is it consists of 99.8% of the total mass of the solar system. Just imagine, it is so large and so heavy, right? It is almost 99.8% of the total mass is the sun only, right? And the other planets is much smaller as compared to the sun, which keep on revolving around it in the elliptical orbits. We will be studying about planets in the next class. Okay, then what is the distance between the earth and the sun? It is actually 149 and 500,000 kilometers, but we round it off to 150 million kilometers. Okay, it is the nearest star to the sun, nearest star to the earth, and the distance between the two is about 150 million kilometers. Then after sun we have the Alpha Centauri and Proxima Centauri. We will also learn about their distance between the earth and the other major stars apart from the sun. We will also learn this in the next class. Now in the next class we will be learning about how do we measure the distance between the stars using the light years. What are light years? What are light minutes? What are the different planets? All about this we will learn in the next class. I hope you've understood whatever was taught in today's class. Everybody please go through the pages very carefully. This chapter number 17. I hope you understand this so that we can meet in the next class and discuss about all these things. Okay, so please take care of yourself. Goodbye for now.